Good evening, and thank you for coming. I'm going to take this down for a minute so I can talk to you. Thank you, and welcome to our spring production of Quaran-teens by Lori Allen. And I'll tell you a little more about the show here in a minute, but right now, my name's Matt Murata. I'm one of the directors of this production. This is Susan Mullenweber, the other director of this production, and this is our fourth year working together here at Northwest with the drama production, and I can really say, at least for me, this has been one of the most unique and enjoyable experiences working with the cast, even though the circumstances under which we had to do some of this stuff were less than ideal. Did you have?
That is for sure. So we didn't even know if we were going to, in January, we had no idea if we were even going to be able to have a performance. And we were just so excited to find out that we were able to have a performance. And then it was, what do we do? And how do we do it? And so with all of our quarantine regulations, we did it. We did it. The students have been awesome. They have every rule that we put down. They have stayed socially distanced. They've been awesome backstage. We have a new cast. So we've had 2 returning juniors. And this year we have a lot of new students that have never been on stage before. And it has been such a wonderful experience to see them grow from beginning to now. You are in for a real treat. Just a couple of quick thank yous to administration for all of your help and support. Obviously, thank you, Mr. Murata, for all of your help and support. And enjoy the show.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're about to see. This series, it's a series of monologues, is what it is. That was one thing that could be done in the distanced setting, rehearsed properly. And it's written by a woman named Lori Allen. And Lori Allen really did a service to the theater world and to, more importantly, the high school theater world, because everything was shut down last spring. We were 3 weeks out from our spring show. I mean, it was almost ready to go. And everything hit and the plug was pulled. And that affected a couple of our folks on stage. So this year, to be able to provide this for the students, she did not charge the normal royalties. It usually costs hundreds, if not thousands, to even have the rights to do a show. She said, I'm going to write this. I'm going to write it based on the teenage perspectives of what they went through when everything shut down. And she said, here, we're going to do it for almost no cost, just so that we have something to do. And our kids have taken to it. And as Mrs. Mullenweber said, out of a cast of 8, 6 have never been on stage before. But we were able to run this a little differently this time. This is going to be more of a black box theater feel. Minimal sets, little bit of costuming. But during this process, we've been able to then focus. Everybody got to individually act. Everybody gets a monologue. Everybody gets a little acting time. Our cast is our crew. So everybody got to learn backstage as well. And then I want to say another special thank you to Deb Baker here with us tonight. She came in earlier last week. Thank you, Deb. She helped a lot of our, if you've never done stage makeup before, guess what? And she came in and she gave some tutorials and showed the kids what we needed to be doing with that. And so it's been a really intimate, unique, almost a summer stock workshop. It's a theater workshop that you're going to see tonight. And I have just had a ball. This is a great group of kids. I really hope you enjoy tonight. And without that, I'm going to hit my spot. And here, we're going to get started. Thanks for coming.
matches my dress. If only we could stand next to each other for some pictures. But Mom said she'd come out later and take some. Maybe I can crop them, so we look closer than we are. Thank you. You really like it? Good. I'm glad. You know, I shopped for weeks looking for the perfect dress. Should I tell you that? Well, it's a girl thing. Girls do that. And when I saw this one, the way it fits, I knew it was the perfect dress. And here we are, standing in my front yard. Prom 2020, here we are. Did you see? Dad turned lights around the house and Mom put ribbons and flowers around the trees. Your mom was here earlier too, putting all these little bows in the hedges. It looks so pretty. Oh, and thanks for sending this corsage to my house. I love it. Oh, see that little table up there? Mom made punch and set out fancy glasses. And cookies. Shall we? It's good, isn't it? My parents felt really bad that we had missed the prom. I was crushed. Mom found me crying in my closet, hugging my dress. I was a sight, bawling like a baby, crumpled tissues at my feet. And Mom found me in the closet. She came and sat down next to me. For a minute, she just caressed my back, but then she said, "Allison, honey, prom is not canceled." I looked up to her, tears streaming down my face, holding on to my dress for dear life. "Why are you saying that, Mom? Yes, it is. I can't go. It's my senior year and I can't go to the prom with Logan." Then, I guess Mom called your mom before I knew it. We were setting all of this up. And look what they did. It's beautiful. Magical. Dad even set up some speakers in the bushes for music. So, I guess prom in my front yard is better than no prom, right? Plus, I do have the perfect date who pulled off the cutest proposal ever. Did I ever tell you how I loved how you asked me to prom? I know I did, but it was still the best. There I was, walking to my locker between classes, and there you were, holding a poster board. I thought, what are you doing? Why are you at my locker? Aren't you supposed to be in the field house? Then I read it. Every prince needs a princess. Will you be mine for prom? I was so happy. I threw my arms around you and of course said yes. And then I went into prom dress mode. I had to have the perfect dress. Had to. And then I found it. This. Perfect dress. And here we are, all dressed up in my front yard. To you, Logan, for being the best prom date ever. For getting all dressed up in a tux and driving over here to go to the prom with me. In my front yard. As we stand far apart, yet dance the night away. And to our parents, for setting all of this up. And to next year's seniors, may they have as memorable a prom as we did. What? You ready to dance? Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Logan. Thank you for letting me be your princess tonight.
I always liked feeding you. Mom would take me to the park every weekend when I was little. At first, I thought you were going to bite me, so I was scared of you. So I ran and hid behind that big tree. Mom would sit there, laughing, talk to you too, like I'm talking to you now. But eventually, I figured out you weren't going to hurt me. Maybe a little peck here or there, because you got too anxious for the bread. But it never hurt. Now, this is how I relax. Earlier, Mom and I got into this big fight. I don't know. I guess I said some things I didn't mean. I was mean. You can't control me. You can't force me to stay here. I'm sick of this house, sick of these walls, and I'm sick of you. So I'm leaving. Do you hear me? I'm leaving. Then I went to my room and slammed the door. I thought to myself, I'm just gonna pack a bag and leave. What's she gonna do? I'll sleep in the park if I have to. What is she gonna do? Call the cops? Get me arrested for going to the park? Then I hear this tap, tap, tap. Morgan, can I come in? No, go away. I'm busy. I want her to think I was leaving. I even opened and closed some drawers. I thought to myself, I'm gonna pack a bag and leave. I knew she was on the other side of the door. I felt ashamed, but I also wanted to leave at the same time. I was tired of fighting. I could tell she was too. So I went into the living room with my bag, and I dared her with my eyes to stop me from leaving. And she was pleading with her eyes, please, don't go. But my independent nature was screaming, do it, show her she can't control you, no one can. Then I got this vision. Mom was standing in the park, with ducks circling around her. She was laughing, they were quacking, and I was standing behind this big elm tree. Then I threw myself to the couch and said, Mom, I want to go to the park. She nodded and didn't say a word. Within minutes, she came back with bread in one hand and her keys in the other. We did not say a word on the drive here. Silence. Just silence. When we arrived, I grabbed my bread and came straight here. I'm glad she's giving my space. I need it, because ever since I stopped hiding behind that big elm tree, this is where I hide. The park, the ducks, all the memories of my mom taking me here when I was little. Now I feel bad. I just want things to go back to the way they were. I want things to go back to normal, or at least what were normal. I feel normal. Hey, you little guys in the back, are you hungry? All you big guys in the front are taking up all the food. Here you go. I bet you guys are glad you don't have to quarantine. You can't swim all over the park all day, be with your friends. But if you could stay home, you would. Home is nice, safe, comforting. But I want to see my friends. Mom said it won't be like this forever. But what I hope never changes is coming here, seeing you guys. Ever since Mom brought me here when I was little, then I hid behind that big elm tree, and now I'm not afraid at all. Well, I got some apologies I need to make, but I'll be back. See ya, bye.
Mia, you came. I didn't think you'd come, but I'm so glad you did. Just sit there in your old spot. It's still nice up here, isn't it? Just like we were in the 4th grade. And it's still sturdy too. Except for that ladder. It's a little rickety now, but my dad did a pretty good job building this treehouse, didn't he? Remember how we begged him for it? Please, please, we need a special place for our girls' club. A girls' club of 2. Me and you, Layla and Mia, to conquer the world. Remember how we used to blow bubbles from up here for what seemed like forever? And then we watched them float through the air and try to guess when they popped. And then we screamed when they did. I still have some up here. We'd be covered in this slippery mess dripping all over our hands, but we didn't care. And we never ever fought. But it wasn't junior high when we drifted. New interests, new friends. I know it wasn't you. It was me. But it was in high school when I turned on you. I mean, I didn't want to, but it seemed exciting. Like a rush with this new group of popular girls, Tara, Megan, Ashley. We stuck together like glue. They were my new girls club, and they demanded nothing but loyalty. And it's sad to say, cruelty to anyone on the outside. But my new friends and I love standing tall on that social ladder, kicking down any and all who try to interfere. We made others cry. We dared them to approach us, dared them to look at us. But you always dared to look at us. Actually, you looked right at me, right into my eyes, because you knew who I was when we were kids. You knew that girl who was laughing and blowing bubbles from this treehouse. Not the girl that I've become. And now, I was a stranger to you. Not exactly, but close. But I didn't care. All I cared about was keeping my status quo. God, I remember the hurt in your eye when you saw that I was with them and saw you looking our way. Hey, Mia, we saw you looking at us, so why don't you take some notes? Follow our pattern if you want to grow up someday and be as awesome as we are. No, wait. Mia, I'm getting to it. Please. Just listen. Look, I wasn't awesome. I was the scum of the earth, and I know that now. Listen, when we go back to school, I just want you to know that I will never, ever treat you that way again. I promise. I just want you to know that when we go back, I will look at you, smile at you. I'll even say hi. I'll even have you to have lunch with me. And no, I don't care about what the other girls say. They're no longer my friends. I don't need friends like that. So, thanks. Thanks for listening. Yeah, this place was always magical, and it still is, and it's still ours, even if we're no longer friends. Look at that one go. Mia, look, it hasn't popped, look. You glad you came? Me too.
Hey, Dad. Sorry we can't come visit you in the hospital today. This sucks. I know you hate it too, but don't worry, we're all doing good. We're all doing good. Mom cleans a lot, you know her. Reach on every surface, handle, and doorknob. Nothing can escape her reach. And Timmy just plays as if everything is normal. Running around the house in his little Superman cape, jumping on the furniture, Mom yelling at him to stop. But he doesn't understand. We can't wait for you to get home, and the moment you do, I am going to make you your favorite dessert, lemon meringue pie. Let's just hope it doesn't turn out like it did last time. Oh, remember that one? Oh, the one I made you on your birthday. What was supposed to be the crown and glory for my pie, whipped clouds of pure delight, became a runny mess that spilled all over the table. Oh, it was a disaster, but you grabbed a spoon and started eating it right off the table as if it wasn't even a big deal. Come on, everybody, grab a spoon. This is great. But it was terrible. So I'll tell you what I'll do tonight. I will practice making you I'll watch some videos and practice making that melt in your mouth homemade meringue. I can do it. I know I can. And then I will give you a tart with lemon custard filling that is topped with mile high, yes, mile high billowy meringue. Sorry I don't feel like talking right now. But you look good. You look good. And it's good that they're giving you some oxygen. Mom said it's more concentrated oxygen than what's in the air, so it's good for your lungs. So breathe in, Dad. Breathe in and imagine that pie I'm going to make for you the moment you get home. Just don't imagine the one for your birthday. I'm practicing tonight. It'll be perfect, I promise. Yeah? Okay, just give me one moment. All right. Hey, in a minute, Timmy's gonna want to talk to you. He kind of thinks you're on vacation. I guess it's just how his 4-year-old brain processes you not being here. And Mom didn't want to upset him at the hospital and all, so when he comes over, can you just give him a thumbs up like this? And then I'll make him scram. That way he doesn't have to ask you his zillion questions he always has. Like, hey Dad, where did you go? Are you having fun? Can I come with you? Why'd you have to leave so soon? And all of those silly things he comes up with. He drives me nuts with those zillion questions he always asks. Hey, what are you eating? Can I have some? Can you give me some juice? Can you put it in my Spider-Man cup? Did you know that Spider-Man can climb on walls? So I'll try to spare you from those zillion questions. So tomorrow we're going to... Dad? Dad, what's that loud beeping noise? Why won't it stop? Dad? Dad, are you okay? Dad, what's wrong? Okay, I see that there's a nurse with you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm his kid. What happened? His oxygen went too low? Is he gonna be okay? You promise me he's gonna be okay? You swear to me. Timmy, no, go. Dad can't talk right now. He's busy. Just go get Mom. Tell her to come here. Tell her to hurry. Timmy, go. Just go get her. Dad, you're gonna be okay, right? Please, I need to hear it. Dad. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot. Thumbs up, okay? You're gonna be just fine.
Grounded. I was 16 years old and I was grounded. You think I was 12? Okay, I admit it. I procrastinated during my online schoolwork. Hey, we're out for spring break, which never ended, so... Due to the pandemic, classes will not resume. Perfect! Hello, extended spring break, which turned to early summer break. I'm okay with that. Sleeping all day, playing video games all night. It's good. It's all good. At least it was. Okay, I know I was supposed to continue my online schoolwork as if. But it wasn't as if. I'm a people person. So for me to be isolated in my room, doing online worksheets, quizzes, and reading alone, are you kidding me? I mean, I know you read alone, but I like to be around people my own age, you get me. Alone in my room all day doing online studying? No way, this is pure torture. At least at school, you could take a break and lean over and say, hey, you got any gum, snacks? Which, someone usually does. Or, Man, I can't wait for the bell to ring. I need food. You know, just a little conversation here and there. Maybe long conversations if the teach is cool and lets us visit. But to be stuck in my room with no Frenzy Bomb snacks off of, or chat about League of Legends, I can't do it. Or rather, I didn't do it. Mom didn't know the sad truth until today. Email comes in. Your child has a score of below 70 in the following classes. Like 4 of them. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I got busted. I was like, Mom, I'm sorry I procrastinated. Truth is, I was excelling at video games. Got to level 30 in League of Legends. So, now I have 2 weeks to get all my assignments completed. 2 weeks! Do you know how much work that is? Let me tell you. I have 8 tests to study for the analysis of American literature. Read To Kill a Mockingbird with 30, yes, 30 quizzes to follow. Study binary and non-binary operations for algebra, wherever that is. And take an online test. And that's not all. I have to study ancient history, Greek history, Roman history, and take tests on each and every one of them. And last but not least, learn the periodic table. Ugh. Mom said if I don't get it done, I have to enroll in summer school. Summer school? Are you kidding me? I live for the summer. I long for the summer. School and summer don't mix. And I feel for those kids who have to go to year-round school. Why would anyone like that? Are you crazy? Who thought up that idea? Well, anyway, I felt like summer started early and I went with it. Hey Mom, I don't like homeschooling. Yeah, she's ignoring me. She's mad. At least I didn't do homeschooling until this pandemic started. Yeah, home alone. No friends, no snacks, and no joking around. Hey Mom, can you bring me up a snack? I guess not. In my room, on my own, doing online schoolwork. But maybe one more game, and then I'll get started. I promise. Oh, right, Mom, or right, I'm on it. I think she's got a hidden camera in here. Chapter 1. Oh, someone out there help me. Please help me.
There is a pandemic. Stay inside and hope for the day that life returns back to normal. It'll be too late! The 1X play competition has been suspended. They might as well say canceled because it's not going to happen. Ever. I have all my lines memorized. All for nothing. The part I dreamed of. The part I prayed for. The audition I put my heart and soul into. Yeah, auditions were tough. Every girl trying out wanted this part. And somehow, I got it. I still remember when they posted that cast list outside the drama room. Mr. Wilson has this tradition of posting it as soon as the last bell rings, and then he disappears. I guess it's because he doesn't want to see any outbursts of joy or disappointment. So, there I was, standing behind everyone else who would rush to see if their name was on the list. Did I get in? Did I get in? They'd ask, searching the list. I couldn't see it from where I was standing. I was too far back. I waited my turn for what seemed like forever. I was excited and scared. Mostly scared. Before I could squeeze through the packed shoulders, I started hearing, "Congratulations, Peyton!" Not just once, but several times. At that point, I knew I got in. But what part? Then suddenly, Becca grabbed my arm and said, "You got it! You got it! You got the lead!" Really? I did? Is this a dream? I did. I was so excited. I ran home as fast as I could to tell my mom, "Mom, I got it! I got it! Can you believe it? And if we put together a great show, I could get the Best Actress Award." Can you imagine? That evening, I read every line with such passion. The pillow on my bed was my Romeo, and I was expressing my undying love for him. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, but I shall say good night till it be morrow. I was on top of the world, calling out to my star-crossed lover, knowing that we would seize the attention of the audience, and most importantly, the judges. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, and if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and that I shall no longer be a Capulet. Noah got the part of Romeo. Get this. This is huge. I have this humongous crush on him. We say win-win. And in my mind, as I'm memorizing my lines, looking up at that propped-up pillow on my bed, he will truly, in real life, become my star-crossed lover. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Noah's a senior, and all the girls adore him. I do too, but from afar. But I'm new to this town, new to this school. I'm new to everyone. They don't really know me. And doing this play with Noah, he was going to get the chance to know me. The sophomore from who knows where who joined drama class and snagged the role of Juliet. Who is she? Where does she come from? She's not a senior. Nope. But I got it. I put my heart into those auditions. I guess Mr. Wilson saw something he liked. Maybe he saw the chemistry between me and Noah. Star-crossed lovers on stage. And maybe in real life, too. If only. And there you go. No Romeo, no chance of traveling to state, no chance of the Best Actress Award, and no chance of Noah getting to know me, on stage or in real life. I'll probably never even get to see him again. He moves on to college, and I stay here in my room, dreaming, pretending that you're my Romeo. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Who's this? It's Noah, who was texting me. Hi, I was just wishing. No. I was feeling sad? No. How's it going? I was thinking about you too. Yeah, sure, you can call me after dinner. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
So glad you're here. I swear, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. I'll tell you what's wrong. My sister. Mom goes to work every day and expects me to babysit. I mean, yeah, she's 6, so it's not like I have to change her diapers, but still. This is what she wants me to do 24/7. Play dolls. I mean, I never even liked dolls when I was a kid.
Give me any other stuffed animal. A horse, a tiger, maybe even my cheetah. But no, dolls. I don't do dolls. I do Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, not dolls. But this morning I found JC crying in her room. And of course, I had to ask her what's wrong. So I do. And the only response I get is, Madison, go away. But I can't just go away because I'm the substitute mom, right? So again, I ask, JC, what is it? Just tell me what's wrong. And again, I get the same response. Go away. And then I do. But then I stood outside her room and I listened to her cry for a minute. I get it. I mean, I want to cry too. We're all going through a really hard time right now. Scared to leave the house for fear of dying, but dying to leave the house. Of course I'm gonna cry. Of course she wants to cry. And then, of course, I want to go off and go do my own thing, you know, not play dolls, but I can't. So, what do? I pick up this doll. And I go back into JC's pink and white bedroom, decorated with flowers and unicorns, kindergarten artwork displayed on the walls. Madison, I'm feeling better. Do you want to take my temperature to see if I am all better? JC nods, sits up, and wipes her tears away. I mean, I still don't know why she was crying, but thank God she stopped. And then those big brown innocent eyes look up at me. Madison, do you want to play with me now? What am I supposed to do? Say no? Make her start crying all over again? So yes, I want to play. So instead of playing my violin in orchestra class, I'm playing dolls. Instead of meeting you in the gym for gymnastics, I'm playing dolls. Instead of meeting my friends in the cafeteria for lunch, I am playing dolls. But then, what if instead of playing dolls with JC, I was taking her temperature, and she was sick? Or mom, or dad. But they're not sick. They're not sick, and JC's still bugging me about playing dolls. And I mean, mom says that this is all gonna be over soon. And dad said that this is gonna bring us closer together as a family. You know, quality time or whatever. Madison, can you play with me now? Can I play? Sure, JC, just give me like 15 minutes to talk to Janelle on Skype, please. I swear. But maybe instead of playing dolls with JC, I could play with this old cheetah, and maybe the cheetah could rescue the doll, or the doll could take care of the cheetah, or maybe the doll and the cheetah could go on an adventure together. Yeah, that'll work. Janae, I gotta go. I gotta go play with JC.
Why? Why couldn't you have picked a different time to have had this happen? Or how about never? I mean, you're God. You could have stopped it. So tell me, because I want to know. Look, I know I haven't really talked to you lately, but I've been busy. You know, class president, cheerleader, National Honor Society, valedictorian. We are all so proud of the hard work and dedication from our seniors this year, and we are extremely sad they have to go through this. Sad? How about mad? I'm so mad. I have worked so hard for this. We have all worked so hard for this. Since elementary, this was the goal. Graduation. The ultimate goodbye. The final bridge from high school to college. I mean, it was our moment. We get all dressed up like we're going to church, shining brightly like stars at night, slowly and meticulously putting on our gowns like the royal mantle. We look good. We look smart and sharp and crisp. And then we single file to the Coliseum. And there's so many pictures being taken throughout the room. Click, click, click. And then we wait. We wait for our moment. Until finally we walk across the stage and our parents are beaming with pride, and so do we. I mean, in all of those years leading up to this, kindergarten, first lost tooth, recess, 6th grade graduation, braces, pimples, crushes, running down the hallways laughing, pressing in, cramming for tests, and thank God, passing tests. Friends taking pictures of friends, being able to remember all of those times. Click, click. So what are you trying to do here? I mean, are you trying to punish us? Are you trying to get our attention? I mean, what did we ever do to you? Forget it. You're not going to answer. It's just silence. Deafening silence. Just like it is throughout my room. What, Mom? No, I'm not hungry. Just go away. Go away. At least I'm not crying anymore. Yeah, I know it's not the end of the world, but it feels like it. Stop. You don't love me. Then prove it! Fix it! Make everything go back to the way it was! Snap your godly fingers! I mean, we were getting ready for prom. I had a dress, I had a date, I had a hair appointment. Mom, stop. No, I'm not hungry. I'm tired. All right, well, I'm gonna go take a nap. See, if you're so good, then prove it. I knew it. Silence. Because your silence is louder than your words. Because you don't care. So if you need me, just let me know. But until then, I'm out. What? I am greater than this? And we are all greater than this? You're right. We are stronger than this. To my class of 2020, we feel as though this pandemic has ruined the celebration that we so greatly earned and deserved. But that is not so. What it has done is given us a gift, a story, our story. I mean, imagine what we can tell our kids and our grandchildren. We can tell them how we didn't let this keep us down and how we persevered. And we will do as our alma mater says. With courage, determination, and excellence, we will shine through and through. Yes, in 2020, we lived through it, but we made history. Class of 2020, we got this. Hey, Mom. Actually, I am hungry.